Hi, I'm Richard,
Hey, I'm Lawrence.
and welcome to 2023. We're back to continue our discussions on the path to enlightenment. Last time we spoke, last year, we were talking about dissolving the fear. And that's particularly relevant because at the end of last year, we had the holidays. We had a lot of activity going on in all of our lives. We were building up in a very commercial sense. That's part of the holidays. And now it's 2023, and many of us have made resolutions on how to improve ourselves in the coming year. I hope enlightenment fits into that. But Lawrence, how do you think it could fit?
So, let me be, straightforward.
Yeah, please.
Here, outside the truth, everybody is looking for the growth, looking for improvement, right? And that's what it is, and then there is another part is figuring out who we are,
Right.
and figuring out who we are has nothing to do with improvement, it's about dissolving everything,
Right.
It's not about seeking improvement. We can seek improvement in the things that we in line with outside, and from that we can make material things for ourselves in the world.
Right.
Again, when we start to in line with the spirituality, thinking that enlightenment is gonna improve me in every aspect of my life, that would be the false illusion in the person.
Right, of course.
Because enlightenment is not about self-improvement. It's about self-destruction.
Right.
That means we have to let go everything that we have accumulated so far. So
this is this is very important. It's not about self-improvement, it's about self-destruction.
yes, without going through the self-destructive approach, the process, we cannot have both. We want to have improvement in our lives, and also we want this, freedom.
Right.
Because freedom is about giving up everything, dissolving the whole mind, dissolving all egos, and self-improvement is about how to make our lives better from the material point of view.
Right.
Yes, we have to in line with the world. We have to depend in the material world to go on with this life, and that's that. But if you're really seeking freedom, then it's about again dissolving our ego. That means it's a self-destructive process. Once we dissolve the ego in us, all layers in us, yes, life can be improved by seeing things as it is, and then aligning with what is truth in the relative world.
Right.
But without finishing the process, without dissolving the ego, trying to improve ourselves by looking out in the world, that will be a unending struggle in the
Right.
person.
Yeah. So self-improvement in its basic form is it's feeding the ego.
Yes, that seeking improvement itself comes from the place that we are not whole, we are not complete,
Right.
We are lacking something in us.
Right.
So we have that perspective in us. That's why now we're seeking improvement. And yes, we can improve ourselves in the things that we do, and that is given. Like when we being part of the world, when we are focused, we can move from the gross level of things to the sort of subtlest level, and we make things outside.
Right.
And again, that is possible. But when we have to figure out who we are, that has to go, because that itself is an ego self in us. And spirituality is about, true spirituality is about giving up all egos, giving up all improvement, you know. There's no more seeking, you know. The seeking has to come to an end where one is in a total peace.
Right.
So, yes, 2022 was a self-improving phase, and now people are still have that resolution for this year that 2023 I'm gonna make, you know, I want this. Like, see that wanting, I want this. I want to be more spiritual. I want to make more money, whatever, right? That's seeking. Instead of, if someone is really interested in a spirituality, now I'm seeking all this. Why am I seeking?
Right.
Why am I seeking this improvement in my life?
So
Now
rather
that could be a journey towards figuring out who we are if we ask, why am I seeking?